Hello everyone, welcome to the series of variations. In today's lesson we will be learning about a concept which is called as Fibonacci numbers. So we are already familiar with the Fibonacci series and different types of numbers, but this number is called as the Fibonacci numbers. So what is the Fibonacci numbers? See, we are given two integers. We have given two positive numbers, n and m. So for example, n and m. These two numbers have been provided to us. We and print all the terms of the series up to m terms of the Fibonacci series numbers. For example, when n is equal to 2, the sequence becomes Fibonacci. Okay, so when n is equal to 2, then the sequence will become Fibonacci. I'll write it over here. The sequence becomes Fibonacci. When n is 3, it will become Tribonacci. Similarly, in general, it is called as Fibonacci numbers. So, we use sum of the preceding numbers from the next term. For example, a Tribonacci series, that is a Tribonacci series, we can call it as, the sequence of Tribonacci series will be 0, then 1. So 0 plus 0 plus 1 is 1. Now the next three terms, it will be 2. So the next term will be 2. Next term will be sum of the three numbers. So it will be 2, 3 and then 4. So the next term is going to be 4. Next three terms ka sum 4, 5, 6 and 7. Okay, so basically like in Fibonacci series, it was the sum of the previous two terms. It was 0, then 1. Then the next term was also 1, I guess. Then it was 2, 3, 5, 8 and so on. Okay, so this is like this kind of series we have. So if it is now therefore it is called as the Fibonacci series. So a Fibonacci sequence is a set of numbers that starts with the 0, 1 or 0 followed by a 1 and then proceeds it based on that rule that each number is equal to the sum of the preceding two numbers. Okay, now for example, if n is equal to 3 and m is equal to 8, okay, please make a note. If n is equal to 3, it means we have to follow the Tribonacci series. And if m is equal to 8, it means I have to print the first 8 terms. Okay, so it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8th term I have to add on here. So 2 plus 4 plus 7 will be equal to 13. So the Fibonacci series will be over here, this will be my Fibonacci series, provided this is n, that is I have to give the Fibonacci series, or else m is the number of terms. So we need to print the first m terms. For the first three terms, they will be 0, 0 and 1. The fourth term will be the sum of these three terms. The next term will be this and so on. Okay, so let's just find it out how we are going to do this. So we can do it in very simple manner. Where is our main method? So n is equal to 5. Okay, let me just take it 3. And m is equal to 8. Okay. So I will be creating a method called as Fibonacci, providing it n and m. Okay. So this is your Fibonacci method. Assuming, so we are assuming over here that m is always greater than n, correct? What we will do, I will create an array over here. Say a array is equal to new int, and I will provide it the size m, because we have to, I will just save all the numbers. I have to print it like this now, so we will just use the array for storing the elements. We also can do this by another method using a particular formula, but we can also do it like this. Okay? Now what I will do, a of n minus 1, what is the value of n? It is 3. 3 minus 1 is 2, right? I will give it the value 1 for now. After that, we will compute every term as the sum of the previous n terms. How are we going to do that? So for that, I'll take a for loop over here. So I'll start I is equal to 0 nahi, and say I is less than m, which is equivalent to that as well. Again, I'll be taking a for loop where j is equal to I minus n, and j is less than I. What we will do, we will say a of I is equal to a of I plus a of j. So the sum of previous two terms. And finally, we will be doing one more thing. We will be taking one more for loop for what? For printing the elements. So see what we have done. Initially, we just created an array so that we can just store all the elements in this array. Okay. So a of 2, 0, 1 and 2. 0, 1 and 2. So I have given this index a value that is equal to 1. Correct? The initially two values I have given it 0, because we know that a of 0 will be having 0 value, that is by default. Okay, so now what we have done is, we said that we started from a of 2, right? So we said that a of I is equal to n. What is the value of n? It's 3, right? So 3 to, it will just move on to m, that is 3 to 8 it will work. Then the next loop we have used, the value of I is initially what? 3, correct? 3 minus 3 is what? 0. In short, it will work, this loop will start from 0 and it will lead up to 3, right? From 0 to 3, because we have to sum up the first 3 values. Therefore, the second loop, that is the j loop, will work from 0 to 3. Now, if it is working from 0 to 3, what it is going to do, a of I, the value of a of I, what is the value of I now? It is 3 initially. Okay? A of 3 plus a of 0. What is the value? What is the sum of a of 3 plus a of 0? It's of course 1, right? So it will get stored into a of 3. So here it has been used. Next, similarly, the value of j will get incremented and the value of j becomes now, what will be the j value of j? So the value of j this time will become 1, because initially it was 0. 3 minus 3 is 0. Then j will get incremented and the value of j will become 1, right? 1 is less than 3. The condition is true. So now this will be a of 1 and a of 3, a of 1 and a of 3. so it will become what? 1 again, so it will get saved in here. Similarly, it will proceed on. Next, 2, a of 2. Now we are talking about this, right? So a of 2 and 2 is less than 3, that is again true. So we will come on here, the value of 1 and 1 will get incremented and it will get the answer 2 over here, and it will get printed and the series will go on. So this is how we are going to print the Fibonacci series. Okay, hope you guys have understood. Thank you very much.